A wise man can make use of whatever comes his way, he said, but is in want of nothing. On the other hand, he said, nothing is needed by the fool, for he does not understand how to use anything, but he is in want of everything. There is no better definition of a Stoic: to have but not want, to enjoy without needing. Ryan lives of the Stoics, The Art of Living from Zeno to Marcus Aurelius. You owe it to yourself and to the world to actively engage with the brief moment you have with this planet. You cannot retreat exclusively into ideas. You must contribute. Ryan Holiday lives of the Stoics. The Art of Living, from Zeno to Marcus Aurelius. Don't explain your philosophy, Epictetus said. Embody it. Ryan Holiday lives of the Stoics. The Art of Living, from Zeno to Marcus Aurelius. When the student is ready, the old Zen saying goes, the teacher appears. Ryan Holiday lives of the Stoics. The Art of Living, from Zeno to Marcus Aurelius. But as the poet Timon was only the first to illustrate, the fate of any exemplary figure is mockery by parasites, just as the great bull is beset by flies. Ryan Holiday lives of the Stoics. The Art of Living, from Zeno to Marcus Aurelius. Epictetus was reminded daily how little control he had, even of his own person. As he came to study and understand Stoicism, he adopted this lesson into what he described as our chief task in life. It was, he said simply, to identify and separate matters so that I can say clearly to myself which are externals, not under my control, and which have to do with the choices I actually control. Ryan Holiday lives of the Stoics. The Art of Living, from Zeno to Marcus Aurelius. Many centuries later, Jackie Robinson would express the idea even more succinctly. A life is not important, his tombstone reads, except in the impact it has on other lives. Ryan Holiday lives of the Stoics. The Art of Living, from Zeno to Marcus Aurelius. Best, to the Stoics, did not mean winning battles. Superior did not mean accumulating the most honors. It meant, as it still does today, virtue. It meant excellence not in accomplishing external things, though that was always nice if fate allowed, but excellence in the areas that you controlled: your thoughts, your actions, your choices. Ryan Holiday lives of the Stoics. The Art of Living, from Zeno to Marcus Aurelius. Marcus wept when he was told that his favorite tutor had passed away. We know that he cried one day in court when he was overseeing a case and the attorney mentioned the countless souls who perished in the plague still ravaging Rome. We can imagine Marcus cried many other times. This was a man who was betrayed by one of his most trusted generals. This was a man who one day lost his wife of 35 years. This was a man who lost 8 children, including all but one of his sons. Marcus didn't weep because he was weak. He didn't weep because he was unstoic. He cried because he was human, because these very painful experiences made him sad. Neither philosophy nor empire, Antoninus said sympathetically as he let his son sob, takes away natural feeling. So Marcus Aurelius must have lost his temper on occasion, or he never would have had cause to write in his meditations. Ryan Holiday lives of the Stoics. The Art of Living, from Zeno to Marcus Aurelius. One of Caesar's soldiers, Gaius Asinius Pollio, would write one of the most insightful epitaphs for Cicero. Would that he had been able to endure prosperity with more self-control and adversity with more fortitude. He invited enmity with greater spirit than he fought it. Ryan Holiday lives of the Stoics. The Art of Living, from Zeno to Marcus Aurelius. 1. Likes like. It's a populist irony. The strong man comes to power by making impossible and destructive promises to the disenfranchised. Do they actually have any intention of helping these people? Of course not. In fact, they'll actively stymie any reforms that will actually make the system more fair. All that matters is their iron grip on their ignorant base and the power that comes from it. Ryan Holiday lives of the Stoics. The Art of Living, from Zeno to Marcus Aurelius. If the breaking day sees someone proud, the ending day sees them brought low. No one should put too much trust in triumph. No one should give up hope of trials improving. Clotho mixes one with the other and stops fortune from resting, spinning every fate around. No one has had so much divine favor that they could guarantee themselves tomorrow. God keeps our lives hurtling on, spinning in a whirlwind. Ryan Holiday, Lives of the Stoics, The Art of Living, from Zeno to Marcus Aurelius. To Agrippinus, there should be no hemming and hawing about the right thing. There should be no weighing of options. He who once sets himself about such considerations, Epictetus said about Agrippinus, and goes to calculating the worth of external things, approaches very near to those who forget their own character. Character is fate, is how Heraclitus, one of the Stoics' favorite influences, put it. Ryan Holiday, Lives of the Stoics, The Art of Living, from Zeno to Marcus Aurelius. It's an example that should challenge every talented and brilliant person. You owe it to yourself and to the world to actively engage with the brief moment you have on this planet. You cannot retreat exclusively into ideas. You must contribute. Ryan Holiday, Lives of the Stoics, The Art of Living, from Zeno to Marcus Aurelius. Musonius Rufus, some 40-odd years before Marcus was born, had been approached by a Syrian king. "Do not imagine," he had told the man, "that it is more appropriate for anyone to study philosophy than for you, nor for any other reason than because you are a king. For the first duty of a king is to be able to protect and benefit his people, and a protector and benefactor must know what is good for a man and what is bad, what is helpful and what harmful, what advantageous and what disadvantageous, inasmuch as it is plain that those who ally themselves with evil come to harm, while those who cleave to good enjoy protection, and those who are deemed worthy of help and advantage enjoy benefits, while those who involve themselves in things disadvantageous and harmful suffer punishment." Ryan Holiday, Lives of the Stoics, The Art of Living, from Zeno to Marcus Aurelius. The smarter we are, the easier it is to fall in love with our own voice and our own thoughts. The cost of this is not just pride, but the quality of our message. Ryan Holiday, Lives of the Stoics, The Art of Living, from Zeno to Marcus Aurelius. Yet somehow we have Marcus Aurelius writing, after all these twists of fate, a note that captures the essence of leadership and the incredible resilience of the human spirit. It's unfortunate that this has happened. No, it's fortunate that this has happened, and I've remained unharmed by it, not shattered by the present or frightened of the future. It could have happened to anyone, but not everyone could have remained unharmed by it. Ryan Holiday, Lives of the Stoics, The Art of Living, from Zeno to Marcus Aurelius. In the real world we miss, sometimes by a lot, but we have to keep trying. The more we work on it, the better we get. The more shots we take, the more times we'll hit the target, and the more good we'll do. Ryan Holiday, Lives of the Stoics, The Art of Living, from Zeno to Marcus Aurelius. In the real world we miss, sometimes by a lot, but we have to keep trying. The more we work on it, the better we get. The more shots we take, the more times we'll hit the target, and the more good we'll do. Ryan Holiday, Lives of the Stoics. The Art of Living, from Zeno to Marcus Aurelius. Epictetus preached humility. "It's impossible to begin to learn that which one thinks they already know," he said. Ryan Holiday, Lives of the Stoics. The Art of Living, from Zeno to Marcus Aurelius. Panaetius argues that if we are to live an ethical life and choose appropriate actions, we must find a way to balance the roles and duties common to us all as human beings, the roles and duties unique to our individual daemon or personal genius calling, the roles and duties assigned to us by the chance of our social station, family, and profession, the roles and duties that arise from decisions and commitments we have made. Ryan Holiday, Lives of the Stoics, The Art of Living, from Zeno to Marcus Aurelius. It is a striking contrast, an emperor and a slave, sharing and loving the same philosophy, the latter figure greatly influencing the former. But it is not a contradiction, nor would it have seemed odd to the ancients. It's only in our modern reactionary, divisive focus on privilege that we have forgotten how much we all have in common as human beings. how we all stand equally naked and defenseless against fate whether we possess worldly power or not. Both Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus were, to borrow Epictetus's metaphor, assigned difficult roles by the author of the universe. What defined them was how they managed to play these roles, which neither of them, Marcus especially, would ever have chosen. Ryan Holiday, Lives of the Stoics, The Art of Living from Zeno to Marcus Aurelius. There is no better definition of a Stoic: to have but not want, to enjoy without needing. Ryan Holiday, Lives of the Stoics, The Art of Living from Zeno to Marcus Aurelius. We naturally care what people think of us. We don't want to seem too different, so we acquire the same tastes as everyone else. We accept what the crowd does, so the crowd will accept us. But in doing this, we weaken ourselves. We compromise, often without knowing it. We allow ourselves to be bought, without even the benefit of getting paid for it. Ryan Holiday, Lives of the Stoics, The Art of Living from Zeno to Marcus Aurelius.
We naturally care what people think of us. We don't want to seem too different, so we acquire the same tastes as everyone else. We accept what the crowd does, so the crowd will accept us. But in doing this, we weaken ourselves. We compromise, often without knowing it. We allow ourselves to be bought without even the benefit of getting paid for it. Ryan Holiday, Lives of the Stoics. The Art of Living from Zeno to Marcus Aurelius to Epictetus. No human was the full author of what happened in life. Instead, he said, it was as if we were in a play. And if it was the playwright's pleasure, you should act a poor man, a cripple, a governor, or a private person. See that you act it naturally. For this is your business, to act well the character assigned you. To choose it is another's. Ryan Holiday, Lives of the Stoics. The Art of Living from Zeno to Marcus Aurelius. Cato was kind. Cato was tough. He was, in a way, the embodiment of an expression that a Stoic in modern times, General James Mattis, would adapt as a motto of the 1st Marine Division: no better friend, no worse enemy. Ryan Holiday, Lives of the Stoics, The Art of Living from Zeno to Marcus Aurelius. Just because someone has anxieties or self-doubts or was taught the wrong things early in life doesn't mean they can't become something great, provided they have the courage and the mentors to help them change. With Crates' tough love, Zeno overcame his self-consciousness to become who he was called to be. Ryan Holiday, Lives of the Stoics, The Art of Living from Zeno to Marcus Aurelius. When a philosopher, he said, is exhorting, persuading, rebuking, or discussing some aspect of philosophy, if the audience pour forth trite and commonplace words of praise in their enthusiasm and unrestraint, if they even shout, if they gesticulate, if they are moved and aroused and swayed by the charm of his words, by the rhythm of his phrases, and by certain rhetorical repetitions, then you may know that both the speaker and his audience are wasting their time, and that they are not hearing a philosopher speaking, but a flute player performing. Ryan Holiday, Lives of the Stoics, The Art of Living from Zeno to Marcus Aurelius. But this inner battle, as Martin Luther King Jr. would later call the civil war between the North and South of our souls, rings true to any person with a shred of self-awareness. We have competing parts within us, and what matters in life is which side we choose to turn ourselves over to. One must design one's life, Posidonius said, to live contemplating the truth and order of the universe and promoting it as much as possible, being led in no respect by the irrational part of the soul. Ryan Holiday, Lives of the Stoics, The Art of Living from Zeno to Marcus Aurelius.
Focus on what you can control. Stoicism encourages individuals to focus their energy on things they can control, such as their attitudes, beliefs, and actions, rather than being consumed by external events beyond their control. Develop resilience. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of cultivating resilience in the face of adversity. This involves accepting challenges with a calm mind and finding opportunities for growth in difficult situations. Practice mindfulness. Stoics advocate for being present in the moment and cultivating mindfulness. By being aware of our thoughts and actions, we can better navigate life's challenges and make more intentional decisions. Embrace challenges. Stoicism teaches that challenges and obstacles are a natural part of life. Instead of avoiding difficulties, Stoics recommend facing them with courage and a rational mindset. Practice gratitude. Gratitude is a recurring theme in Stoicism. By appreciating what you have and understanding that external circumstances do not define your well-being, you can find contentment and peace of mind.